Next up on copycat.com, Instant Pot Risotto. Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with copycat.com. Today I want to show you how to make a risotto in the Instant Pot. Now risotto is a wonderful Italian rice dish that you can make, but you know what, it can be a little complicated, but in the Instant Pot it's not at all. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Now we are going to use, you can use arborio rice, that's the type that's usually used for risotto, or you can use this right here. This is just a basic medium grain rice. You're gonna need to look for it because most of the rice that is sold in most American grocery stores tends to be a long grain rice. This is a little bit starchier, so it's gonna do better for the risotto because a risotto is a really creamy, thick rice dish that's just fantastic for so many things. And you know what, if you're gluten-free, it will work well for you. So we're gonna start making this dish by sauteing our aromatics. Now in the pot here, I've got a couple tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of shallot and a couple of cloves of garlic. They're all minced nice and fine. And we're just gonna saute these for a couple of moments. This is what really gives the risotto its great flavor. So we'll just saute this. And when it's tender, we'll go ahead and continue the rest of the recipe. Okay, this has been sauteing for a couple of moments now, and now I'm gonna add in the rice. I'm adding about 1 1/3 cup of the medium grain rice. Now I did rinse it, that's why it's in a colander. And now we're just gonna saute it till it gets nice and shiny. You wanna make sure all the rice gets coated with everything inside. Now right now the Instant Pot is on the saute feature. When I cook the rice, I'm not gonna use the rice feature. I'm gonna put it on high for 8 minutes. So if you have a different type of pressure cooker, you can use it as well for that. Okay, so this rice looks like it's coated fairly well. And the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna actually add in about a cup of white wine or vermouth. Now I love to have vermouth on hand, because if I don't have a bottle of wine open, I can always use this. It works as a great substitute. It's what Julia Child used to use as a substitute for white wine. So we're gonna begin by adding in about 1/3 cup. And we're just gonna stir it in until it gets incorporated. All right. It smells really good right now. Right now you can smell the shallots and the garlic. And we're gonna add in a total of 3 cups of chicken stock. I'm gonna add in about half of it. And again, we're gonna just stir it in and let it get thick. All right, so we'll let it do its thing. I'm gonna put the remaining vermouth into the chicken stock. Now, I haven't tried this recipe for a non-alcoholic version, so I am not sure if it'll work if you just want to use chicken stock fully. I'm thinking that the white wine does something to the starch, so it's probably required. But if someone else wants to try it out, let me know in the comments down below if they made this recipe without any white wine or vermouth, and let me know how that goes. I'd love to hear. Okay, so we're gonna let this heat up just a little bit more, and then we're gonna add in the rest of the chicken stock. We're gonna add in about a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, a pinch of salt, and some fresh cracked black pepper, and then we're gonna cook this on high for 8 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the remaining stock and vermouth right here. I'm gonna add a good teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. We're gonna put the lid on, put it on high for 8 minutes, and we'll come back when this is done. All right, so our rice has finished cooking. We let it rest for a little bit. I let it do partial natural release, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and release the pressure myself. All right, so you can see that we have a wonderful creamy rice mixture in here. So we have 1 tablespoon of the Parmesan cheese just left over, and we're just gonna stir this in. It smells really, really good right now. So let's go ahead and put some on a plate. I hope you enjoyed this Instant Pot recipe. I have lots more here on YouTube. In fact, I have a whole playlist, so be sure to check those out. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We release videos every Sunday and Wednesday, so there's always a new recipe being made. So let me go ahead and give this a try and let you know what it tastes like. Again, this is a lot like regular risotto. It's creamy. It smells wonderful. The garlic and the shallots smell really good together. This is lovely. The vermouth I used in here kind of cuts through the fattiness of the Parmesan cheese, so I definitely recommend this recipe. And if you want to try risotto in your Instant Pot, why don't you give this one a try? Thanks for watching.